Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, dude, to another episode of the Yo, Yo, Yo podcast with Martin and Hooter.
What's up, everybody, and how you doing, Hooter?
What is up, Dad? I am hungover, but not really.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What does that even fucking mean, dude?
To where, like, you're not completely hurting, you know,
You're not
but
worthless.
you're not, you're not worthless, but also
You're
not,
not 100.
on your A game. You're not like, you know.
Yeah. Did you drink a lot? That you had, like, put down the sauce.
You know, I drank so much yesterday that today I woke up thinking, hey, did I celebrate fucking Mother's Day or was it Father's Day yesterday? Whose day was it for?
It's a good excuse to drink, dude.
What, Mother's Day
Oh, yeah.
or Father's Day?
Both.
Any day?
Any day, dude. It's so funny. Like, you know, when you have a few, like, now, like, to just have, like, a bunch of drinks on the reg was par for the course for me for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I'll have a couple here and there, Hooter. You know me.
I know you.
But every once in a while, it'll be like, oh, shit, how did that couple turn into... The intention is never to go hard, I don't think. I take that back. There's some times where you're like, you know, you fucking pull into fucking Bourbon Street and you know you're just going to get fucked up, you know? You pull in somewhere and you know it's going to be fucking, you know, yeah, you're right, buckle the fuck up.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, you know, it just starts off very innocently.
Those are the best, I think.
Innocently?
Yeah, and then it just avalanches really fast, and next thing you know, you're just gonzo. That's my favorite.
Yeah, you're like, fucking, before you know it, you went from the merry-go-round to the roller coaster, but you don't remember getting in line. Wait, this ride just turned into the roller coaster.
Exactly.
All of a fucking sudden, what happened here? Big shout out to the homies over at La Flor de Jalisco Bakery.
Bum, 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 bum.
In the city of La Puente.
I think so, yeah.
Puente, Covina? I think it's Puente.
No, I think it's La Puente.
Yeah. They, you know, came through with some bread. I dropped off bread for the Nana and then for the Pilla and then Chiki. You know what? My Mother's Day gifts were, and for the Nina, my Mother's Day gifts were fucking pan dulce, dude.
Hey.
And, you know, when you are in a, I don't just want to say Mexican, but Latino household, I think pan dulce holds a memories of just, it's always been there. Like for me, pan dulce existed way before donuts or bagels were even in my vocabulary. You know, pan dulce was the thing that was in Mexico.
The special treat, dude.
Yeah, it was a special treat, but was it a special treat? Because I feel like it was around a lot. You know what I mean? Like It was part of like just, there was pan dulce regularly at the house. Yeah. Different types of pan dulce. There's still great panaderias in so many places. And I say that to give a shout out to the homies at Estrella de Jalisco because of all the pan. Flor de Jalisco. Estrella de Jalisco. I call them Estrella, huh?
Yeah.
That's the beer, Hooter.
Hey.
That's what happens when you drink. Everything turns to beer. Flor de Jalisco Bakery in Puente.
Dude. Hey.
Can I just do a shout out?
My guy.
Can I just do it? Okay, you do it.
You, my friend.
Yes.
On behalf of my dad, thank you, Flor de Jalisco, for coming through with all the conchas that were needed for my dad to, you know, give to all the moms in his life.
Moms love conchas.
Moms love conchas.
Anyway, dude, I
you say you're not hurting, but it kind of looks like you are.
I'm not hurting.
And the fact that you can't spit out Flor de Jalisco makes me think.
At La Fruta de Jalisco, at the flower shop where they sell bread, and it's Jalisco, and they have blue eyes.
Yikes.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why you do it to yourself, dude. I mean, bro, I thought you took down a 12er, but then I found one last beer. So you took down 11 beers at my house.
Yeah.
But, hey, it was a fun time, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, I lost count on how many beers I drank, dude. God knows. He knows. That's who.
The Lord?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was counting.
He was counting. He knows exactly. Listen, I wasn't counting. Obviously, I wasn't counting how many beers I had. To be honest, though, I didn't feel annihilated.
Me neither.
You know, which is scary.
Same.
You know, like, what the fuck, man?
But I'm going to tell you something right now.
Yeah.
We went live. My dad left my house at like 12, I think.
Something like that.
I went live. He got home, hopped on my live. We ran out of time, went live again. And by that time, dude,
we weren't going live anymore after that.
No, we were going live, but that's when we were loaded.
By that time?
Yeah. Nice. We were loaded the whole time, but that's when it was really game time loadedness.
Oh, dude, loaded. That second round on your live that I joined, I think it was getting close to, 1 o'clock?
Yeah.
Like when we went on again. There was a lot of people surprisingly up.
Dude.
They came on, and boy, did they get a treat.
Boy, did they get a treat. They got family secrets. They got Moreno family secrets from my dad, dude. Talk about dropping dimes.
Dropping dimes,
my dad,
bro.
Dude. My dad loves to drop dimes. Bro.
Dimes.
He says.
Hold on. Go ahead.
He says he doesn't drop dimes and he just says things and yada yada, but he doesn't mean for it to be dropping dimes, bro. Let me tell you something. He drops dimes.
But here's the thing. They weren't real dimes that were being dropped.
You dropped a big dime last night on my live. Go ahead. Tell the people what you said, what you announced.
So, well, here's the fucking thing. Let's backtrack a little bit, Hooter. A few years ago, or maybe a year ago, my sister, one of my sisters, joined Ancestry.com. So I just want to talk about Ancestry.com for a minute. Okay. Ancestry.com, you know, I would never do it just because.
Because why?
I don't want to sell my DNA. I think that they own your DNA once you sign up. I think that's the thing. That's a real thing.
But what do you need your DNA for?
It's my DNA. There's stuff encoded in there. Anyway.
Okay. So you wouldn't do it, but the Nina did it.
But the Nina, see, now there you go. Who's dropping dimes? I said one of my sisters. I didn't name any one of them. Who's the dime dropper?
The people know the Nina, dude.
Okay. So the Nina, they don't know her name, I guess. They just know she's the Nina. And she joined this freaking Ancestry.com. And let me tell you something about Ancestry.com. Ancestry.com will not only tell you, what, you've got this much indigenous blood, you've got this much Spanish blood, you've got this much blah, blah, blah. It'll break down what percentage
what kind of blood you have.
Yeah, what bloodline you have. But above that, it also matches you with people that
have the same blood,
that are potentially related to you, and so a lot of people meet parents that they had either given them up for adoption or whatever.
Yeah, dude, you could find your long lost mother, your dad, a brother, a sister, an uncle that the fucking family had no idea. The next thing you know, this fucking guy's here at the parties. Hey, where's this guy come from? Oh, well, we found him on Ancestry.com. That's your fucking, that's your other Tia's brother.
Yeah, that nobody ever said nothing about.
Exactly.
So my sister starts building her family tree, obviously, and she's looking at my mom and her parents and blah, 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 and yada, yada. And then she's just building these trees, and she got a DM. She got a message.
Somebody slid into her DMs.
On her Ancestry DMs. And said, hey, hello. The fucking, Ancestry.com has matched that, has said that, we are you're possibly my first cousin. And then when you click on that person's thing, it had my my dad's name on there as her father. Now, when my dad passed away in 96, what, Hooter?
Dude, it's like a Maury Povich show, but like
It is a very much Maury Povich-y.
without Maury Povich.
Without Maury here. And
Just the envelope.
And yeah, and you can't argue DNA. So when my father died in 95, I remember one of my cousins coming up to me talking about, hey man, your dad, you have a sister out there. And this is her mom's name.
And
And
that
this
fucking
is,
tapped you on your shoulder twice and said, good luck.
yeah. And it's like, I'm like, well, how am I, back then there was no real way to like go search people out. You know what I'm saying? The internet was still pretty new, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I was in my 20s. I quickly, I don't want to say I forgot about it, but it was never like a pressing thing. I thought whoever this person was, you know, there was nothing in me saying I need to go find this person.
Yeah.
Now, this person, however, reached out to my sister and said, hey, I think we're first cousins. Clearly, we're not first cousins. Clearly, this is my half-sister. And, you know, which is, yeah. So, she wanted to just exchange information like, hey, do you want to discuss this further? If you do, let me know. And I told my sister to give her my number. I'm like, hey, give her my number. And she hasn't called yet.
But we're on watch right now, dude.
We're on sister watch.
Dude, fucking Chemo Guns just commented in the new edition of the Yo-Yo podcast, Finding New Tias. Bro.
Finding New Tias.
Speaking of tias, they fucking hit me up, bro. My old tias hit me up.
Your tias from
Yeah.
back in, so your real, you're not, well, this one's your tia too. She's your real tia.
That's the new tia.
The new tia.
So I got
The
old
old tia,
tias,
yeah.
and they hit me up and they're like, "Yo, Hooter, are you gonna call this lady your tia?" And I just put a bunch of laughing emojis, and then two of them got weird about it. And they're like, "Hey, you can't call her tia." And then the other one was like, "Yeah, are you crazy? You can't call her tia." I said, "Hey, man, I don't even call you guys tia. Why am I gonna call the new tia? What is wrong with you guys?" And they were like, "Well, you didn't say anything." But I was like,
it ruffles feathers when a relative shows up that nobody expects to show up. And this chick hasn't even showed up. All she sent was a fucking email message. I would love to talk to her.
my dad can't wait to talk to her.
I can't wait to talk to her. And I'll tell you why. Because part of me thinks that my dad balanced two families back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that that's a fact, but she would be able to shed light on that, whether if he was around for them, you know. But if this motherfucker managed two families, I will be beyond impressed.
Shit.
Do you know what I mean?
What if?
And I'm not trying to like say that's a good thing. It's sad that he had to hide it. A great thing would have been if everybody would have got along.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is my other kid. This is my baby mama. This is my other kids. This is my wife. Everybody, let's move into the house together. Like Mormons.
But then there wouldn't be a new tia right now.
No, there wouldn't be a tia. Well, anyway, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen all the time, you know? I don't think anybody would have been cool with that shit. But it's just like this ancestry thing, not just that I find out that I have a sister that's very much real and out there, and no matter what anybody says, you can't argue with the DNA. That's you just can't. People can say, "Hey, that's your baby." No, that's not my baby.
That ain't my baby.
That ain't my baby. That's your baby. That ain't my baby. That's your. Look, now this is the envelope from Mary fucking Povich. Your father was the father.
The results are in. She is your sister.
What's fucking crazy is.
What are you gonna tell her, dude?
What do you mean, what am I going to... That's so funny. So we're on fucking Hooters Live last night. Loaded, right? And I was like, you know, I realized that I'm not prepared for this. Like, I haven't prepared for this conversation, you know?
But
like,
yet you signed up for it.
But I signed up for it, yeah. And then we role played on the fucking live you calling as the sister and me picking up the phone. And I don't know how that went. To be honest, I don't remember what we said.
I remember.
Because I remember being just
I remember
by that point I
ringing.
was lit.
I remember it ringing, and I kept ringing, and you weren't answering it. Then I called you out like, yo, man, how long are you going to fucking make me ring, dude? And you're like, well, I can't answer on the first ring, Hooter, because then that's desperate. I can't be desperate. God. And I said, dude, that's hilarious.
That is so stupid. I can't. Yeah, I did remember saying that.
That was so funny.
Shit. Yeah, because I do remember ringing, and then I'm like, okay, I can't pick up yet. And then you stopped ringing, and then we just were quiet, and I'm like, well, wait, why did you stop ringing, bro? I wasn't going to pick up on the fucking first ring, you fuck.
I got cold feet, brother.
You hung up.
You gonna ask her if she if she has acid blood, dude? Are you gonna ask her if she smokes weed?
I don't know, dude. Like, not right away. Like, You're
just gonna test the waters first?
I want to ask her if she has any social media.
Okay.
I think that you can get a lot from what people post, I feel.
Yeah. How many filters they put on? I
know she's older than me, which no longer makes me the oldest.
There you go.
It makes me the oldest from my mama family.
Yeah.
But not from my dad.
Yeah.
My dad had, I have an older sister, obviously. And now my sisters, pretty much all three of my sisters have their shit together in very, commendable ways.
Yeah.
And I've always been kind of like I don't want to say the black sheep, but pretty gray. Who knows? Maybe she's a darker sheep than I am.
Maybe she's a Dalmatian, bro. Maybe she's both.
Maybe she's both. I'm really curious to see how much she knew of my dad. From what I talked to a cousin of mine,
or if you forgot her at the park
best
one time.
Yeah, dude. Well, maybe that's why he left us at the park, because he was with the other family.
He forgot about the other park family.
Yeah. I called my cousin, and I'm like, we hardly talk, but I hit her up, and she's a little older than me, and I said, hey, how are you? She goes, how you doing? We kind of caught up for a few minutes, and then I said, hey, man, ever heard the name blah, blah, blah? And then she's like, that sounds familiar. And I'm like,
have you ever heard of that name, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah. And then she goes, that sounds familiar. And I go, well, that's my dad's baby mama. I guess he had a kid with her, a kid named blah, blah, blah. And she goes, yeah, that happened. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean that happened, chick?
Yikes.
Like, how do you, no disrespect to my cousin. She was probably trying to be as politically correct and sensitive as possible.
Yeah.
She's like, did you not know about her? She goes like, I thought everybody knew. She goes like, we knew.
Which in her defense.
Yeah.
Like.
She said that her mother, my dad's sister, carried this kid. Or said she carried this kid, which then leads me to believe that my dad's sisters knew of this woman, that had this kid. And it was 100% kept from me and your sister. I think they only let us know what had to be known, but we only knew bits and pieces, and it was really spotty.
Like
and
hush.
And nobody really asked.
Right,
nobody really asked those questions. And so it's and they're all dead now on my dad's side of the family. There's nobody left other than the daughters. And my cousin said that she was going to reach out to a few of those other cousins that I really have no contact with. I never really, I might have met once. And that's crazy because they're first cousins. We never really had a relationship though, I
have a question. Say it was reversed, right? Like, say you were on the outs, right? Like this New Tia, how, he had a family, but then he also had her, right? Like, if you were in her position, would you go out looking to see, like, what's the deal?
Well, I don't know if she was necessarily looking or she just,
stumbled upon it. Because I think they alert
like that
you.
Nina was looking.
Like, you get a notification, hey, this motherfucker, you might be related to this motherfucker right here.
Now, I didn't ask the Nina if she got one of those. Like, why would they send it to that one and not to this one? Do you see what I'm saying? Or do you just, I mean, is it a specific feature? How does that even work?
Hey, y'all got the same daddy.
Yeah, we definitely do. When you see her family tree and my sister's family tree, they're both, the dad is my dad, and it says born in Mexico, born in 1931, and you're like, oh, yeah, that's him. And plus, that other name, her mom's name, is a name that I'd heard before. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this went from being a possible thing to a very real thing really fucking quickly.
The results are in. Dude, that is wild, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I started thinking about it, like, what if because you're what, 50, so
52.
I'm 30. Okay, so like in 23 years, right? If I'm fucking ancestry, at the next thing you know, yo, my dad's name is Martin Moreno. Your dad's name is Martin Moreno. I have a fucking, like, I don't know. And like, you weren't here no more, right? And they wanted to know about you, like what I would, like, what's the parts that I would share? You know what I mean?
He was a crazy motherfucker.
He was a maniac, bro. I mean, I like, if they said, hey, tell me about our dad, right? What do you go with? Just like, what part do you explain or go into detail about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't want to. Everybody has, and look,
because if you say, "Oh, dude, he was the best, bro," like, then that's fucked up.
No.
But then if you say, "Oh, he was the fucking worst, dude," like,
he was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He was a piece of shit human. Look, my dad wasn't the perfect dad by any stretch of the imagination, you know, and I'm not trying to candy coat anything. It was rough.
Mm-hmm.
It was rough for my sisters. It was rough for my mom. But with that said, the dude didn't really have a fighting chance. Like, he was born in 1931 to an impoverished town, and I think I've told this story before, how he had polio, and they literally put him out in the back to die. And his older sister, who became like a mother to him, would feed him. And the dude fucking survived somehow. And his father died when he was like 6 years old, maybe. But he probably, and the dude was old, I think. And my dad was one of the last ones to be born. So he was raised by older brothers that would beat the fuck out of him. Like, everybody would beat the shit out of him as a kid. And, you know, took off and ran away, and not ran away, but he just left and fucking was on a shrimping boat out of Guaymas, and was raised at sea for the formative, you know, his youth. You know, he'd go to different ports and things like that. He went to Rocky Point. He always talked about Punto Peñasco, which I didn't know Rocky Point and Punto Peñasco was the same fucking thing. Mm-hmm. I'd heard it my whole life. Es muy bonito Punto Peñasco.
Yeah.
You got to figure this dude was out there in the 1940s, dude.
That's wild.
You imagine how beautiful that water was? It was probably pristine.
Not touched.
Untouched.
Yeah.
And so, you know, Ensenada, he saw that. He saw a lot of the ports, you know, they'd pull into. And so, you know, then he lived in Guaymas. Then he moved and lived in TJ, which had to have been a shit show. He was probably in TJ in the 1950s, maybe. And then he started coming to the U.S. In the 1950s, he started coming to the United States. Dude was born in 31, 41, 50. In his 20s, he started coming to the U.S. That's a huge migration from a one-horse town to all of a sudden find yourself here. Then he worked in the fields. Yeah. He had a crazy life, like a very, almost like a vagabond type of a thing. You know, which is my life. I'm almost like a goddamn vagabond. You know, I've never had like per se roots anywhere, especially like once I started traveling.
Wheelmas, dude.
Homie, yeah, but think about it. A big chunk of my life I've spent on the road traveling. All that is, I think those things that I found out about him are things that I would share with with this person, because
Gotcha. So more of his life than
more of his history,
what he was as his dad.
and then when and let her know he was a huge drinker, and it literally killed him, and he never blamed it. He always thought drinking didn't do anything to him. So there's no need to get into the details for me to her as to like, oh, he'd get loaded and do blah 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 blah, or he'd get wasted and do blah 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 blah. And I think last night, the more I drank, I was sharing with you and Chiki and Priscilla, just what it was like, with that crazy motherfucker, and now the stories when people hear them, they sound funny, but at the time, bro, it was fucking brutal, yo.
Of course, dude.
It was brutal. But like when I hear Priscilla say like, oh my God, I would have loved to fucking met that dude. No, you wouldn't have. He was a lunatic. But in his defense, he didn't have any role models, really. He had no clue what it was like to be a dad or a son or a brother or anything. He barely knew how to exist, to be honest.
Yeah.
And who knows what he was like in his 20s.
And he drank his dick off, dude.
He drank his dick off. And how much of a fucking, he was a maniac as a grown man. How much more of a maniac was he in his fucking 20s when he had,
youth?
When he had youth and when he had my half sister.
Oh, the New Tia.
The New Tia.
Yeah.
Now, that's not the only fucking ancestry news, Hooter. So the Nina's just going and finding my mom's thing. It looks like, and I don't know that this is true. We don't know for sure. But the Mama Nina may have been pregnant when they got married. They got married in...
When who got married?
My grandma and my grandpa, my mom's parents.
So she was pregnant.
Yes. I think they got married in July and my mom was born in December. Or whatever the math was, it looks like...
Shit don't add up.
The shit don't add up, yeah. But then there's also another... Who knows, dude? Like, nobody knows.
And that's what you gotta... Look... Before you start signing
digging,
up, dude, yes, okay? If you want to know your fucking 15% Spaniard or whatever the fuck, guess what? It also comes with a 55% chance that you have a fucking...
New Tia.
Yeah, New Tia, bro. So be careful, bro, because when you dig, guess what? You find shit, bro.
Yep.
So dig at your own risk.
They got your own risk, and
if you can't fucking handle what you're going to find, then don't even bother digging, dude.
I'll be honest with you. It has, it's occupied my thoughts a lot more than I'm comfortable with.
Wow.
What
part?
Just
the conversation that you're gonna have, or the just the memories that you're thinking about now.
Well, no, pretty much like I don't want to hear from this lady how difficult life was, you know what I mean? Like, because it's that case of the glass is always fuller on the other side, you know? Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's not like my sisters, and I'm not putting details up, but it's not like my sisters had a great relationship with my dad. It was strained at best. And so who knows if this one was like, at least you had him there type of a perspective versus, because it's easy to say like, well, at least he was fucking there. Mine wasn't. That's and I'm not saying that she's gonna come with any of that. You would figure that after all this time, it's just like, hey man, we're related. How the fuck are you? At least that's my intention. I'm not trying to drag his name through the mud, nor am I trying to make anybody feel uncomfortable. My intention is if she reached out, there's clearly a curiosity and an interest that if I could alleviate in any way, I'm happy to do that. She doesn't necessarily have to answer anything for me. There's a couple of things that I'd like to know, but to be honest, I feel that I owe her more than she could ever begin to think about owing me.
Wow.
Mainly because we had that dude 24/7.
Are you gonna invite her to Christmas and or Thanksgiving?
All right. First of all,
What holidays does she get the invite to?
listen, for all I know, she has her own family with her own holidays and her own things. She might not celebrate Thanksgiving, Hooter. She might look at it
True.
as the slaughter of the Native Americans.
Very true. And if that's the
and
case,
she might
you're
not do
gonna get
Christmas.
invited to her shit, dude.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't know what her intentions are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what her what it is that she. But the fact that she reached out, she wants to know something, and I'm happy to answer as much as I can in her.
Is she invited to the next Yo Ganza?
Here's the other thing, like I said, I'd like maybe she doesn't have social media. I don't know. Maybe she does. But your social media, if you go on somebody's social media and they have inspirational quotes,
Yeah.
or if they have 1,000 selfies,
Yeah.
you immediately make an impression of what this person's all about.
For sure.
If they have, memes about eating ass, or memes about Jesus being half naked, or, you could pretty much be like, okay, this isn't somebody that's going to get offended quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody the other day said, I was on one of my, I was live, I think, on my Instagram. It was at nighttime. And we're talking, and I'm going, and, I throw fuck around like it's nobody's business. Fuck this, fuck that, fucking A, fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah.
My mouth is pretty foul.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're talking, and I'm saying something, and somebody said, language. Oh, it's the day that we were talking about the UFOs, me and
On
Liz
your
were
live?
on my live. And somebody said, language, please. And I read that, and I just, you can't catch every comment. And maybe that's one that I should have just let go. I should have just said, fuck it. But I was like, motherfucker, I don't know who just wrote that. I don't know if you're a dude or a chick, but go fuck yourself. Like, we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic. People are fucking, there's a lot of uncertainty going on. Nobody knows fucking up from bottom. This chick might have gotten abducted that I'm talking to here. She's got the fucking red grid pattern on her back. And you want me to watch my language?
Suck my dick.
Fucking eat a bag of dicks, And, maybe about 10, 20 people jumped off. But goddamn, like, if you can't handle bad words, dude, anytime I'm around people that tell me language, it fucking irks me to no end. Because I've had friends who their significant other will be like, oh my God, can you watch your mouth? Can you watch your mouth? And I'm like, okay, then maybe I don't need to be here. I don't need to be in this place. I don't feel comfortable here. And not that I have to drop fuck every time, but if a fuck comes out of my mouth,
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
I don't like that people come on
bothers me.
your live and try to tell you language. It's like if I go into a fucking Chinese restaurant talking about, hey, I need you guys to make tacos. Like, motherfucker, you walked into our place. This is what we're serving up, dude. And if I'm serving up some fucking nice cold fucks or hot fucks, steaming hot fucks, then deal with it or get the fuck out.
Steaming cold. What is dude, I can't spit it out. Steaming hot fucks coming at you.
Yeah. Fast and Furious.
So anyway, dude, like if I were to go and I see a page and her page says, child of God, fucking, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And then there's a scripture there. I'm going to assume this is a very religious person or somebody who uses religion to describe their personality.
You should just shoot her a link to the Yo podcast and say, hey, if you laugh at this, let's connect. Let's discuss. But if you're offended, probably no need to discuss.
I would say that I'm probably the most liberal out of my siblings, the ones that I know.
Nice.
And so I don't know, is this lady gonna be
that side or this side?
She might be a Make America Great Again hat wearing red Republican. She might be a Bernie socialist. She might be a fucking fuck the government. I don't know. And whatever her set of ideals or her beliefs are, at her age, it's gonna be hard. Like, for somebody to make me change at this point, it's damn near not necessarily change, but for me to all of a sudden like give a fuck about some things,
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Like I was telling you the other day, I was watching on the local news, and they have so many Latinos on the local news, which is pretty awesome, by the way. I just realized just how many more are popping up, and
like news anchors
or man on the street type of thing.
Gotcha.
We go live now where it's blah 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 blah.
It's
blah,
usually
blah.
a super hot Latina chick.
It's a lot of Latinos too.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
I think I was telling you, they all had on a sports coat. Not everybody had a tie, but everybody had on a sports coat. Some of them had shirts and ties. Kind of like Beto dresses with when he puts on his costume, right? Because that's what it is.
Beto.
At the end of the day.
Oh, our good friend Beto.
Beto Duran.
Yeah.
Beto.
That's the Beto we know.
Beto?
When he wears when he puts on sports coat, he's
Beto.
Beto. Yeah.
Okay. And then when he doesn't, he's Beto.
Yeah. When he's fucking chugging mimos at the kids' trophy presentation,
Beto. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
So,
and by the way, let it be known, I like Beto way more than Beto.
Okay. But I see these dudes and I think I cringe at the thought of putting on a sport coat. I cringe at the thought of putting on a suit. I despise the thought of putting on a tie around my neck and buttoning a button to the top and tucking in a shirt. Putting on uncomfortable shoes. I despise that thought. Just the idea of it is, and I don't know why, but it just feels like, ugh, this is like, and again, and we've talked about this before, we give so much credibility to any asshole in a suit that, you can't define somebody by what they wear. But what somebody wears does say a lot about them. Like if I see somebody with flip-flops and shorts and a tank top and there's no beach in sight, I'm like, okay, this motherfucker just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he don't give a fuck that there's no beach. He's dressing like there's a beach.
Yeah.
There's people that when you see their lives, they're walking around in a thong in their house, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, fuck it. If you're comfortable in a fucking thong, you could wear a thong to the beach. Why can't you wear a thong in your living room? It's not, is it that?
But what's this got to do with anything, dude?
I don't know. How did we get here?
Hungover guy.
We're talking about how you could tell somebody's by the way that their social media.
But if you like wearing thongs, keep rocking thongs, dude. That's what my dad's message was. The fucking this last 15 minutes of fucking nonsense is to say, if you wear thongs, wear one in your living room and be happy, motherfuckers.
I just said there's some people that on their lives are wearing thongs. Anyway, but that's the thing. It's like, is a person wearing a thong any less valuable than a person wearing a suit?
Dude,
no, 100% no. The answer is no.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know who you're fighting, guy. You're mad at the fucking news anchors for no reason, dude, because they're wearing a suit for their fucking dress code. Look, I'm going to switch it back, okay? Let's go back to Mother's Day. I fucking opened up a taco shop in my fucking backyard, and I was making tacos, dude, for Mother's Day. And, bro, it was my first time trying it.
You've never made tacos? Not
like that. Not to where it was a straight up fucking taqueria. Yeah. We had to save Hooters taqueria.
Yes, Yes.
Yesterday, dude. Yesterday for Mother's Day, the kids had to fucking quit school. My chick fucking had to quit everything, and we had to all put our fucking energy and everything into saving Hooters Taqueria, bro.
And goddamn it, we saved it.
And we fucking saved it, bro.
Those were some fucking, listen, now that I have 11 beers, I must have had 11 tacos, dude.
But the tortillas were small, dude.
Yeah.
And I didn't double up the tortillas like fucking taco stands usually do.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I just did one.
Yeah.
But
actually, they were the perfect fucking size.
yeah.
Because anything other than that, it just doesn't.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's too much. Dude, you had fucking cilantro, you had cebolla, guacamole, fucking green salsa.
Got the fucking taqueria.
Dude, it was a fucking spread.
I
You
fucking
even had that.
asada al pastor.
Bro, you had a fucking cleaver.
Oh, yeah.
A goddamn cleaver, homie.
And a chopping block, dude. I mean.
Do a shout out to the chopping board.
Yes.
Before
MC
you forget.
Woodworks. At MC Woodworks.
Woodworks.
I'll post it on my story. And, bro, it's
good wood.
Yeah, dude. You get to choose. You want walnut, you want cherry, you want, I forget what the third one is.
What's the best one to cut meats?
I think cherry. So strong. And also on the cutting board, he uses a certain part of the wood where it heals itself. Like after you fuck it up, chopping shit.
Yeah.
Out over time, it'll heal the surface. So it's pretty fucking dope. But it was my first time trying to do these tacos. Like when I went to the carniceria, I originally went to La Venadita, and that fucking line was from Carson to fucking Hermosa Beach, bro. And I
How
said,
long was it really?
see ya. So they're not letting a lot of people in, right? But from outside the door, you know the little plaza there?
Mm-hmm.
The last person was until the parking lot ended.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, but that's because they're 6 feet apart as well, so it might have looked
They look
longer.
pretty close to each other, dude. But you know those days, dude, when you try to go get meat there and you can't even get into the fucking parking lot?
Yeah.
It was one of those type of situations.
And it was Mother's Day.
Yeah. And so
And you went day of.
day of like an asshole.
Yeah.
And so
That's
what
not
I
how
do,
it works at La Venadita, Hooter.
no, you got to be a prepared motherfucker.
Bro,
for
you know,
that.
there's some meat markets that you could treat like a booty call.
Yes.
La Venadita is not one of them.
No,
you have to
that's-
make a date.
No, you have to wine and dine.
You have to
Venadita,
wine and
bro.
dine La Venadita. You can't just fucking show up and fucking try to fucking whoop your dick out. Doesn't work like that, homie.
But
What you wearing?
I did
Venadita?
find one where I was able to whip my dick out, and it worked out perfectly fine because, and that's gonna be my side fucking
Hustle.
no, my side piece carniceria, bro.
Oh, really?
Like La Venadita is gonna be my
main
main
carniceria?
carniceria, but this new one that I went to, as a
side
matter
meat?
of fact, it's so much of my side carniceria, I don't even know the fucking name of it, bro.
But you know where it's at.
But I know where
and
it's
you know
at.
how to get there.
And I know how to get there. And I know that when I get there, it's going to be open for me.
And they're going to have shit. And there's going to be no line.
And hey,
Yeah.
you know? So I go to this fucking place
Mm-hmm.
in Long Beach off of Delamo and Atlantic. And I've
Mm-hmm.
always wanted to go to this place because there is on Saturdays and Sundays, they do pollo asado, but they do it up for you, and they chop up however much chicken you want. You want half a chicken? Here you go, motherfucking get the fuck out, right? But it's a humongous grill, and these fools are just grilling up chicken all day, right? So I've always wanted to try the chicken, and then I always wanted to try it, but I'm just, La Venadita so good. So I go, and I'm like, hey, man, I need meat already fucking, like, super chopped up because I want to make tacos. He was like, all right, you want al pastor? I said, fuck yeah, I do. He was like, they're going to be bomb. I said, oh, yeah? He said, yep. So he packs me what I need there, and then I also get asada. And so I get the little fucking tacos, dude. I get a little green fucking TJ style salsa. And, bro, for my first time, it was pretty fucking good.
This is, you used your deep fryer,
Yeah.
but not as a deep
But
fryer.
not as a deep fryer. Just as a, like,
As a big ass fucking
Comal.
sartén.
Yeah, yeah,
Comal,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Some, not a comal, but a fucking, like I I didn't even know that you could use it for that, which was really fucking good.
You know, my cousin did enchiladas, but you know those kind where they fry it? It's
No.
like the chile that they use and the oil, they
Yes.
mix it.
Yes.
And it gets super hot, and then they put the thing on. So the enchilada kind of gets fried, but in the chile. Can you picture
wow.
it?
Yeah. That sounds good as fuck.
And he used his thing like that.
I
So
was-
that it doesn't make a big ass mess in your kitchen, you know?
I started Googling a lot of recipes recently.
Uh-huh.
Just because like there's so many dishes that I was always intimidated by making, you know? And that I think like the chile rellenos, we already talked about what a disaster that was.
What did you say? They were going through chemo, bro? Because not all of had fucking breaded all the way.
They had a lot of bald spots, yo. And so, you know, I that was a miserable failed attempt. And the crazy part about that is that I just went in. Let me do
Head down.
Oh, dude,
swinging.
yeah, I know what
swimming.
I'm doing. I know, Chiki, let's do this, you know? And sure as shit, it was a humongous failure. They still tasted good, though.
Okay.
They tasted good. I need to attempt that again because I see chiles rellenos, and they are the perfect amount of bread. It just looks so... Dude, I love chile rellenos.
What is it? Is it in the batter?
Yes.
Look, the
100%.
homie, Pedro, Pete, he said that's Michoacan style. My mom does it like that.
Who said that?
Pete.
Maciel?
Mm-hmm.
The
The enchiladas like that.
enchiladas like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to try them, dude. And then I'm going to tell you, bro. See how they come out. But I was thinking about, dude, because yesterday was so much fun, dude, doing the tacos and fucking drinking and shit in the back. Like, I want to do that again, but I don't know what to cook next time. Like, I want to try something, though.
Different?
Something different, something cool, yeah.
It's so easy to go to the carne asada.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's so good. Damn it.
Yeah. That's
But
the other thing. It's almost like foolproof, you know?
I would love,
Carnitas.
yes,
Me too.
but I would also love to bury a pig.
Me, dude?
To do a Kahlua pig, you go, you buy the pig, they prepare it for you, it's all ready to go, and you just fucking bury that motherfucker, and you season it, you know, however it is. I want to do it Hawaiian style.
Let's have a fucking luau, dude.
Let's have a luau.
Let's have a luau.
We'll set up a stage in the backyard, and we'll do comedy and a fucking luau with Kahlua pig. And we'll only sell like some amount of tickets because of social distance. Once they allow everybody to that'll be the first fucking post-quarantine Ganza.
Ganza, yeah.
We need a new Ganza.
Corona Ganza.
A Corona, not a
Corona
fucking
over
Kahlua
Ganza. Kahlua Ganza.
A luau lanza.
Piganza.
A piganza. Some anza. Anyway.
Some sort of Anza.
Some kind of anza. But yeah, I'd love to bury a fucking pig,
Me
dude.
too, dude.
And everybody that comes in gets the show. They get the fucking buried pig, and everybody gets laid.
And if
Because
you're
we'll have lays.
Muslim, sorry.
No, you can't eat pig, but
Yeah,
you can
that's
still
fine.
come get laid.
Yeah.
Everybody gets laid
Yeah.
at this show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I want
So
to
we
bury a
saved the
pig,
taqueria, dude.
and I want to bury a goat.
Me too.
Chiva loyo. Maybe bury a few animals and cook them.
Let's fucking bury. I mean, how many fucking? Hey, there's no limit. We're not.
What do you put on there? You put coals or you put stones? Or both?
I think both, dude. And banana leaves.
Banana leaves?
Yeah.
Is that what you put on there? I guess you put banana leaves. So have you Googled this?
Mm-hmm.
So you know how to do it.
You need a deep motherfucking hole, dude.
How deep?
Deep.
Why?
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
that's a big fucking animal that you're gonna bury.
Yeah.
And
A
secondly,
little pig.
no, okay, yeah, dude.
No, you need a big pig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also you need enough to where it's you could put all the stuff, you know?
What do you mean all this stuff?
The coals, and then it goes in layers.
Okay.
Hawaiian cochino luau. Yeah, dude.
Cochino luau. Anyway, and it's you bury it overnight,
I think so.
and it don't burn.
No?
It can't.
Why not?
Because it's low heat.
You telling me you set it and forget it, bro?
You set it and forget it. It's kind of like the Ronco food dehydrator, but for fucking buried pigs.
Hey.
Dude, does anybody know, if anybody knows how to bury if anybody's ever buried and cooked a pig and you had success, I think the big thing is knowing where to dig, because you don't want to fucking hit pipes.
Yeah, you got to call before you dig, 411.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. We dug behind
Without
the house without calling, but they had to dig and then they had to redig because
they hit a line.
Oh, they hit something. These motherfuckers hit something, and then they covered it back up, and then they went and dug somewhere else, and then finally they found a place where they could fucking do the barbacoa.
Yeah.
I found some beef barbacoa recipes that were fucking badass. I found some chile colorado. So I think the next thing that I make is gonna be a red chili with meat, chile con carne.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of those fucking things. Got a sister Hooter.
New Tia, dude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bro, shout out to everybody who's sent in their wine submissions, dude. A few episodes back, we talked about this wine trip, and I've gotten several emails about people who are interested. They've got their Trump bucks put away for this trip, dude. This one, beautiful. I woke up this morning and this dude's like, "Hey man, I have my Trump bucks set aside. I can't wait to get this asshole sprayed because my dad told everybody you take a mud bath, and then after the mud bath, you have your partner spray your asshole to get the mud off. But yet, even when your partner does that, you're still gonna have mud.
Well, if you wash it out, you're not gonna have mud. You just gotta make sure you have mud out. Get the mud out. Shit's opening again, Hooter.
I know.
Not everywhere, but things are starting to open, and things are starting to open without consent. To fucking put it lightly.
Mm-hmm.
The Riverside County, the gym, the place is called The Gym. The dude that owns it said, "Fuck it, enough is enough. I'm opening my gym." He notified his members that he was open, and sure as shit, they showed up to work out. No masks, no gloves, no nothing. I'm not ratting and dropping dimes. This dude was on the fucking news. He was on the news, and he's like, "I don't give a shit. If they cut off my power, I've got a generator. What you go do?"
That's a big suck my dick move right there.
It's a big suck my dick move. And if there are no, like, these guys that are like just being rebels.
Yeah.
If they find that nobody gets infected, nobody anything, is it going to be like, we were right, you guys were wrong, you were being way too fucking cautious, go fuck yourselves, eat a dick? Because there's two schools of thought that are happening. There's the people that are like, fuck, stay home, you fucking assholes, this is crazy. And then there's the, okay, this is bullshit, fucking stop scaring everybody, it's not that big of a fucking deal, let's go. Let's go. Give me back my fucking life. And those divisions are starting to get divided, just like the red and the blue, you know? The blue states versus the red states. The fucking people that are saying you got to wear the mask are getting militant about it. And then the people that are protesting, you know, Costco just told people, eat a dick, you can't come in. Well, you're infringing on my rights. How dare you? I'm not going to come back here until you get rid of this rule. Well, that's what we just said. Either put on a mask or get the fuck out of here, you know? At the Target in Van Nuys this weekend, couple dudes walked in. They had no mask. I guess, you know how fucking, you're working at Target during a fucking pandemic. You got enough shit on your head. Mm-hmm. And now you got to go tell these monkeys, hey, man, put on a mask, guys.
God.
You know, at that point, I'll probably take off the red vest. You know, like, you go tell them. I'm not going to go tell them. You're paying me how much?
I ain't
you want me to go tell those
nothing,
motherfuckers?
dude.
And so put on a mask. Them dudes are like, no, we're not putting on a mask. And okay, well, then we're going to have to ask you to leave. And they were escorting them to the door. the report I was reading said that as they got close to the exit, without provocation, one of the guys that was getting kicked out turned around and socked up the dude, the employee, knocked him to the ground. They tussled, and the dude ended up getting his arm broken, the employee.
Jesus.
Okay. First of all, bro, you couldn't pay me enough if I worked somewhere to go enforce the law.
Yeah, dude. No way.
Like, fuck. I don't know. Maybe that was a security guard that got told to do that. It said a target employee. You know, I'm guessing it was like, somebody stocking the shelves. Hey, fucking Tony, go tell that motherfucker to put on a mask.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I'm not not that I'm a fucking pussy, but maybe because I'm a pussy. But, dude, I'm not trying to go pick that fucking fight with some crazy person that doesn't want to put on a mask.
That's the thing. That's not worth, like, if I don't get in a fight, it's got to be something that is worth getting in a fight for. You know what I mean? Protecting my kid or something, or like, your
life.
My life.
Mm-hmm.
But if you think, because you pay me, what, $14 an hour or something?
I don't know, whatever minimum wage is. Or whatever Target pays.
That I'm
whatever fair wages they're compensating these people that are risking their life.
On a fucking Target protocol?
Nah,
fire me,
motherfucker.
bro.
Hey, bro, I stock cans.
Motherfucker.
I stock cans, yo.
Fire me, and I'm signing up for unemployment, dude.
I work the bread aisle, homie.
Yeah.
I do the bread aisle. You need some fucking bread? I got you. But I'm not going to go enforce this. Now, I was talking about this on the Spanish No Te Asustes podcast, and I told Peter, I said, I don't think that this had anything to do with the mask or not. Obviously, that's what the whole thing was about, but it's got to be bigger. I think it's people are frustrated as fuck. Like I said, there's the side that's like, put on the fucking mask. And then there's the side that's like, fuck you, I'm not putting it on. The White House, a bunch of fools are infected now. Or a few fools, I should say. I shouldn't say a bunch, but there's a few. They've upped their precautions, like got a social distance and wear masks. Trump isn't doing neither. He said, I'm not social distancing and I'm not putting on a fucking mask. When the leader of the country is not wearing a mask, then you have a lot of people saying, I'm not going to do it either. And again, I'm not trying to get political or anything, but bro, if he doesn't have to do that, why the fuck do I have to do that?
Dude, the other day, I forgot where I was, but I saw somebody without a mask, dude. Yeah. And I got like, whoa, wait, this bitch. Can somebody fucking get this chick a mask, bro? Because
it's almost like raw dogging right now.
It is. But even more, I think.
More
wild.
Yeah.
I guess nobody sees you raw dogging.
Unless you're fucking in front of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like when you walk in somewhere and you're like, hey man, nobody's wearing a fucking mask. Were people wearing masks at the UFC thing?
Yeah. Not the fighters, but a lot of people were.
The people involved.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, bro, Joe Rogan traveled to Florida.
I know. I know.
But I'm sure he probably caught a private flight.
Probably.
I can't imagine him being in fucking middle seat on Southwest somewhere.
Talking about, hey, what number are you?
Yeah.
What's your boarding pass
What's your boarding pass say? I think I'm in front of you, buddy.
Yeah. Imagine Joe Rogan, dude. He could have. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Joe Rogan could be C fucking 72, dude. And if I'm B13 and he says, hey, I'm in front of you, guess what, dude? He's in front of me, bro.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, so, people had to travel for that. I got a friend, she posted today off to Montana and Wyoming.
Yikes.
She's out there visiting national parks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
Went to the Grand Canyon. Went to the Grand Canyon. They said it was closed. was open.
Really?
Yep.
Now's the time, dude. Now's the time to do all that shit. I feel.
She went to Sequoia. They said it was closed. She went on the trails. And she's enjoying the shit out of it not being fucking packed and crowded.
Yeah, that's awesome. That part's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm look. If shit opens up, I hope it opens up and things are okay. You know what I mean? If it's all because of panic that we're opening up, then that sucks. But I mean, look, dude.
So, LA just started testing recently, right? I know that you got a notice for Carson. They started testing not even 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. For everybody.
For everybody.
You didn't even be showing symptoms.
Nothing.
But it was like impossible to get a fucking.
I've seen a few comics post that they were going to go get tested, that they had made an appointment. I know a lot of people are having trouble getting an appointment. A friend of mine made an appointment, and she had tested positive with the blood one. But now when they did this new swab one, it ran its course, obviously, and now she's negative,
right?
Which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's great.
It's great news. But you're going to get more cases just because you're testing way more people. There's going to be, so we're supposed to open up on the 15th. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I think they're supposed to make an announcement this week as far as like restaurants and things like that they're going to start loosening some stuff up. If these numbers continue to rise, now that there's more testing, the hiking trails opened, and I think the beach is open.
It looks like it, dude. I don't know.
I know that LA opened up some hiking trails, and if these numbers keep going up, and by the nature of the fact that they're doing testing, of course they're gonna fucking go up.
Right.
Are we now? We're looking at what? It's May 11th today. Yeah, it's the 11th because yesterday was the 10th.
Yeah.
That means we're like a couple of days away, bro.
4 days away.
4 days away. I don't really. Is there a plan to open? Is there a what? Is there a this?
I hit up my barber. I was like, "Yo, bro, you guys opening up the 15th?" He said that they're part of phase 3, and so he hasn't got word. Mm-hmm. But like the Flower District, you know how they opened up their shops?
Yes.
On Friday.
Well, dude, Mother's Day.
Right, but they were supposed to open up on the 15th. So since they opened up earlier, he's thinking hopefully phase 3 people can open up earlier too. But who knows?
How long's it been since you had a haircut?
Close to 3 months.
Yeah, let me see.
No, because I cut it.
You cut it?
Yeah.
Solo?
Yeah.
And why?
But look, I don't have it on my ear no more.
You cut the top too?
No.
Just the sides.
Mm-hmm.
And you're afraid to show it?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Let me see. When did you cut it?
Mm-mm.
When did you cut it?
I cut it Saturday, dude.
What? How, with scissors?
No. With a comb and a clipper.
And it looks good?
No. It looks good with the hat on.
All over.
Yep.
Just the sides.
Just the sides, really.
Oh, you should just let it go, dude.
No, dude. It gets too weird, bro.
You know what's fucking crazy? I was looking at different hairstyles,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, damn, I wonder if fucking Snickers could cut my hair like this,
What kind of hairstyle was
it was a cool hairstyle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds...
Is it shorter?
No.
Oh, you still have long hair?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
shit.
What, dude? The New Tia?
I don't know.
New Tia?
I got a missed call with the voicemail.
Play it, dude.
Should I? I mean, I'm not going to play it but I am going to listen to it. It's 18 seconds.
Here we are on Tia Watch.
No.
Oh, dude. You just have us in suspense for no reason?
Yeah,
dude?
I don't know. I don't know who this I don't know what this is, but it's not. Something about a list. I didn't ask nobody for no list.
A list of new sisters.
But you know, that's so fucking crazy because now when I see a number I don't recognize, I'm gonna have to pick it up.
Of
Usually
course.
I'm like, I can't pick this shit up.
Fuck this shit.
But now it's like, oh shit, it could be the fucking new Tia.
The new Tia, dude.
Yeah. The fuck was I talking about before I got sidetracked with the goddamn voicemail?
I don't know. That fucking voicemail caught me too.
Oh, dude, it caught me hard. Opening up. The barber.
Oh, the new hairstyle,
Your
dude, that
hair.
you're going.
Oh, yes. That's what I was going to say. So I hit her up and I'm like, hey, man, can we do this with my hair? And then she just fucking put fucking LOL or something. And I put like, it's like, you want your hair like that? You know, because I sent the picture. And then I put, oh, I thought I did until you fucking hit me with that LOL. Like, is it too much? You know? Because it's very kind of like 80-ish, you know? And so, you know, I go, when you open up, hit me up and I'll go over there, you know? And then she goes, you're getting like, I go, it's been over a year since I had my haircut, well over a year. And this is a long fucking time, right? And so I go, I remember when I met you and I thought 1 month
Was wild.
was that, and that's what I remembered right now when you're talking about your fucking hair. I thought 1 month was long, and she goes, "Now you're like my other clients, just the tips, let it grow." And I go, I was like, "Fuck, man!" Like over a year without getting a haircut, I would have never thought that was like. But to be honest, like if I didn't have like, you know, some of these split ends on the bottom, you know, because you gotta trim, you gotta at least cut the tips off, you know. But if I can just get away with just cutting the tips, I have no problem just letting this motherfucker go, dude.
Hey, Poppy.
You know?
I mean,
which is crazy that 3 weeks later, is this the first haircut you've given yourself?
second one.
The first one came out better,
This first one came out cool.
and what happened?
But
here?
this one, I got too ballsy, dude. I got too confident. I got too, you know. My confidence was through the roof, but for no reason.
For no goddamn reason.
Dude, I finished one of my projects at home, dude. What was once gonna be a kid's fucking clubhouse, bro, turned into a fucking garden. And dude, not only is it just a regular garden, but we painted that bitch white, and then we had the kids hand paint throughout the whole thing. We put their handprints. You're crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't do it.
No?
No. Dude, no.
All right.
Now, we put the kids' handprints. They were drawing shit. They were drawing different vegetables, you know what I mean? And dude, it looked so good, right? And the next day, Miki is now doing fucking Zoom classes 3 times a week, dude. And they go through the lesson, which is an hour, and then after, the kids get to share or like show shit off, you know what I mean?
3 days a week.
3 days a week, bro.
Is that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Miki tells the teacher, and like people are showing, you know, regular shit. This is my little brother. This is my fucking dog. This is my blah, blah. Oh, this is a trampoline. And then fucking here comes Miki. Oh, I want to show you my jardín, right? Oh, okay, enséñanos. So there she goes, fucking outside, right? And boom, she shows her it, and she's like, whoa, right? She's like, wow. And the teacher's just fucking going off about how great the fucking jardín is, right? And she's like, yeah, I painted it. And she's like, you painted it? Yeah, my dad let me paint it, blah, blah, blah. Wow. So fucking, she's just flossing this fucking brand new garden, right? That I fucking built because I'm a beast, dude. So then, 2 days later, it's her leprechaun trap presentation. Remember I told you about it?
Yes. What is a leprechaun trap? I've never did the. I mean, we built a mission. I built a mission, and that was it.
Dude, so
and I did a report on the lion.
You had to use something no bigger than a shoebox. and you got to turn that into a trap to where you can trap a leprechaun, right? So some people, like, they'll put a pot of gold and then with like a basket on top, right? And then, oh, I'm gonna drop this when the fucking leprechaun comes. Everybody had a different idea. Everybody's was fucking weak, right? They had tissue paper. Oh, when he walks here, he's not gonna know, and so he's gonna go through the tissue paper, right? So what I did was like a trap door, right? So like the top of the shoebox, I cut a square or a rectangle, but in the middle I didn't cut it.
Okay, wait, now isn't this supposed to be the kids' project?
Yeah, dude,
Okay.
but
All right,
she
that's
needed
fine.
help.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know?
Yeah.
And
So
that's
you got
okay.
the drill.
So I got the fucking seesaw.
And I
And so this fucking thing, it goes straight, but when the leprechaun steps on it on one side, it tips over, this motherfucker falls in, and then it comes back up. Right?
got it.
Trap door.
Sure.
And we built a little rainbow steps so that it could go on top of the shoebox. And then there's a pot of gold, and on the way to his walk, boom, he gets trapped, right?
Yeah.
And then once he's in there, I cut open a little window and we put black bars so it could look like he was in jail, dude. But that way, you don't have to open the box and then he fucking flies out. You could just see whether you caught him or not. You know what I mean? Dude, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Genius.
Genius.
Yeah.
So she fucking is explaining the whole thing, right? And the fucking teacher's like, wow, Micaela, I've out of all the years that I've done this, I've never seen that before. It's fucking great, right? Like, so smart. Fucking genius plan, foolproof plan, right? And then at the end of their whole thing, the teacher asks, so did you catch the fucking leprechaun, right? And everybody's like, no, no, no. She's like, oh, maybe next year, right? So Miki, she asks her, Micaela, were you able to trap the fucking leprechaun, right? And Miki says, no, I wasn't able to trap her, but I trapped something else. And then she said, what? What did you trap? And then Miki pulls out the fucking chicken, dude. And she's like, I trapped the chicken. Shut the fucking thing down, bro. Shut the whole fucking Zoom party down. Fuck your little brother. Fuck your trampoline. Fuck your stupid dog. Fuck all you hoes. I trapped the chicken. The teacher fucking fell out, dude. Oh, wow, Micaela, you have fucking chickens? Yeah, I got fucking chickens. I got this, I got that.
Where do you live?
Yeah, no
At the
shit.
Moreno Farms.
The Moreno Acres. Ever heard of them? You never bought produce from fucking Moreno? You've never
my
bought fucking
God.
free-range eggs, dude?
You never had the tacos?
Yeah.
We saved the taqueria.
We saved the fucking
Not
taqueria.
only did I catch this chicken, I saved the taqueria with my pops. That's why I couldn't catch a leprechaun. I was busy saving the taqueria. I had to put my leprechaun plans on hold.
Yeah, dude.
But the taqueria's safe. Tell him, Dad, al pastor.
Tell them, Dad. Tell them our taco specials. So everything's going good that day, right? We're flying high as
Winning.
a family, dude. We're fucking winning.
Yeah.
Pops, we want to go swimming. Set up the swimming pool for us. Okay, guys, I'll set up the swimming pool for you guys. I set up the swimming pool. They have a fill line up to here. Fuck that line. I fucking go extra, right? You guys are fucking on the
You
deep
deserve
end.
it.
You deserve it, dude.
Put on
Right?
your floaties.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking not even 10 minutes after this fucking pool is up, punk ass Micah grabs a chicken and fucking throws it in the pool, right? And I saw his ass carrying it and fucking just
Launched it.
launched this motherfucker, right? So then I see the chicken fighting to try to get out of the fucking pool, but it's fucking soaked. So now the feathers and everything's so super heavy, right? It ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I fucking scream from inside, and then Meeks grabs it, and then fucking I go outside. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And Meeks is like, good thing I was right here. I saved the chicken's life. You wouldn't have a chicken no more. I'm like, what do you mean I'm lucky? The fucking chicken shouldn't even have been in the goddamn pool. Micah's fucking running from the other side of the he's like, fuck this, dude. Right? Fucking Mateo's lost ass is like, what happened to the chicken? Why is the chicken wet? Because your fucking brother threw it in the pool. How come? And then Meeks was like, I was like, did nobody see this fucking happening? And Meeks was like, yeah, I saw him. I was like, why is he going to do that? I said, what? Instead of thinking that, why didn't you fucking ask him? Hey, don't fucking do that, dude.
Oh my God. That's
unbelievable.
So fucking funny.
So then I fucking Google, hey man, what happens if a chicken's fucking wet and it says that it can't get underneath a certain layer of feathers, otherwise it gets sick or whatever? And I'm like, son of a bitch. So then I bring in this fucking chicken into my house. I got the fucking blow dryer, dude, drying this motherfucker. And then the kids want to stop swimming to come inside to help me blow dry the fucking chicken. I'm done with the chickens. And then fucking Micah says, get another chicken? I said, are you out of your fucking mind, dude? Son of a bitch. Just when we were on a fucking high, dude.
Oh, man. Now, maybe he thought the chicken was hot.
Yeah, if we're swimming, maybe the chickens want to swim
maybe
too.
The chicken wants to swim. He just wanted to be inclusive.
You saw Pops? He fucking filled it up to the deep end this time.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's fucking crazy.
God damn it.
What else you got, Hooter?
And after all that,
Yeah.
Pilla is still pressing me for a fucking baby, dude.
What, you guys going to have another baby?
Dude.
Baby fever?
She has baby fever. She feels like there's no more babies in the house, you know? Mm-hmm. And so she also feels like this is it. Like she doesn't want to be on the other side of 30 having a baby. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if we're going to do it, boom, this is it. And also she wants an even number of kids. She wants 4.
Not 3.
Not 3.
But why don't you guys just adopt one, dude?
Dude.
Go rescue a kid.
Bro. No.
How many kids need to get rescued?
Too many.
Go find a Honduran kid.
Fuck no.
From the caravan, dude.
Bro, then my kids would fucking throw his ass in the pool too, dude. You think they fucking mistreat the chickens? Imagine what they would do to an adopted kid. A rescued kid.
Don't let them know that it's a rescue.
I'm just going to pull up with a fucking kid one day, bro.
Yeah, they'd say it was a miracle.
Yeah, just like your new tia, you have a new fucking sister too. Everything's new with this fucking family. We have a bunch of new Morenos, bro. Look, I want
Tia. That's the name of the episode, the new Tia. Hooters New Tia.
Hooters New Tia. I want another kid, right? But look, I, 1, have no space for it. 2,
for the kid?
Yeah. 2, if it's not a girl, dude, that puts me at 3 fucking dick and balls. Yeah.
Yep.
And dude, everybody says boys are easier. I don't think so, bro.
No,
I don't think so. All they do is fucking fight and run into shit all day. Like, dude, there's plant. You saw the plants on the walkway, right? On my way to the door. Mm-hmm. Okay, and they're pretty fucking visible, dude.
Yeah,
they're not small.
They're not hiding.
They're not hiding.
No.
This motherfucker gets off the car, trips on one of the plants, lands on the other. And there's just fucking soil everywhere. And it's not like if they're in the middle of the fucking walkway, dude. This fool gets up, starts dusting himself. Who put that there? I said, motherfucker. Motherfucker. You are going to ask who put that there? Who put that there? Bro.
Oh, my God. That is funny as fuck.
Man, I need another girl, but dude, it's too high. It's too risky, bro. Too risky.
Dude, fucking Mateo, dude, he is just an antagonizing motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he will just antagonize just to antagonize for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting there looking at Meeks, who's clearly taller, and he's like, me bigger. And it's like, dude. And what's crazy is Chiki's like, but look at her. Let me take a picture. She shows him the picture. You see how her head's sticking out, Mateo? Yep. me bigger. And it's like, oh my God, dude. This motherfucker's like Trump.
Dude, I'm telling you.
This motherfucker's like Trump.
When Meeks was asking what's for lunch, teriyaki chicken. Dude, he knows for a fact it's not teriyaki chicken. He saw Priscilla making fucking whatever she was making. Teriyaki chicken, your favorite, Meeks. Dude, he's so
crying.
good at it. Yeah.
He's just crying because
So
she's got
good
the
at it.
teriyaki
He's
chicken.
so good at it. So I don't know, dude. Maybe there's a baby, maybe there's not. Who knows?
So there might be a new baby Moreno.
A new fucking dude, new Moreno's just popping up.
Now, what would you name it?
Melanie.
Melanie.
Yeah.
Really?
Love it.
Huh.
Mickey and Melanie.
Now you're not gonna be Melanie.
It's Melanie.
Melanie.
But I'm gonna call her Melanie.
You're gonna call Melanie.
Melanie, Mello.
Ven acá, Melanie.
Yeah.
Melanie.
Yeah. But if it's a boy, what the fuck am I gonna do, dude? There's no more M's.
Michael.
Yeah. I don't
Michael
know.
and Micah.
Yeah. But also, I don't want another baby, dude. There's no bottles, there's no formula, there's no fucking diapers, there's no nothing, dude. We're done. We're done. Fucking Micah and Mateo are gonna be on the same team from here on out in sports. Like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna have another fucking baby. Pillow's gonna be my fucking assistant coach with a baby and a fucking whiteboard, bro, drawing up plays. What the fuck?
That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, dude. It's over, bro. It's over.
So you're saying no mas.
No mas.
And she's saying one more.
One more.
And what do you think?
I think unless
What's the possibility?
the only way that it would happen is if she fucking does some sketchy, grimy shit where she gets rid of the birth control and then we're still,
Yeah.
and
then boom. You're fucking a poppy again. Poppy patrol.
Poppy patrol.
In full effect. We started the Yo-Yo podcast, in 2017?
Mm-hmm.
I think so. And when we started going on Facebook Live almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And, we had a core group of people that would faithfully log in and comment. And I know that we when we first started going live, we would sit there for a good 30 minutes before the podcast even started and just go back and forth with the group of people that was in there that were affectionately called the monkeys. Because we'd call each other as you fucking monkey, what a fucking monkey. And then we just started calling people monkeys. And before you know it, they were monkeys. And one of the people that was there from the very, very beginning, who was constantly inviting her coworkers and sharing the Yo podcast with everybody she could, was Rhonda Mikey. Rhonda Mikey was there from the very, very beginning, just came across as a great person, wrote us letters thanking us for the podcast, sent gifts to us, which was very generous of her. And again, from day one, was right there. And a lot of the people that were in that original group it was almost like a chat room. What those early was where those early lives were, and a lot of the people that were part of that got to know Rhonda. They all kept in touch. They all would, they all kept in touch and would DM each other and say happy birthday, happy this, and she passed away. Fucking Rhonda Mikey passed away yesterday, I think. And I just want to say to anybody that knew her personally or online, our deepest condolences. Rest in peace, Rhonda Mikey. Thank you for all the laughs. Thank you for all your support. And, our deepest condolences to her family and friends.
For sure, dude.
I just,
so sad.
So sad. So sad. And I don't know any of the details. I don't want to, and again, the people that were in those chat rooms early on. I think that we owe it to you guys to just say, hey, this is one of our favorite monkeys has gone on to a different place.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tell me something happy.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm all tapped out, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No new Tia.
No new
Taco
Tia.
story.
No new baby. No new.
But you got a new haircut, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You've been drinking more beer or hards?
Beer.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I go through my fucking phases, man, but I just can't pound that much fucking beer, Hooter.
Dude.
Like, right now, I still feel fucking. Ugh.
I woke up.
Yeah.
You know what I don't like about pounding that much beer? Is having to piss.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
It is not worth it, bro. I mean, it's worth it, but fuck. That's a rough. Ugh.
Yeah, dude.
This morning I felt like I was gonna explode, dude.
Yeah, I peed for a long time, and then you know what I did last night that really helped me, and I don't know how I even thought of it, but I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna take an aspirin before I go to bed," and that I think saved me from being completely fucking useless today. But I feel a little out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. It took me a little bit to get the fucking.
Well,
let's get it going.
You know, I will keep everybody
Next time
posted.
we cook, dude, we're gonna go live, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Show fools the taqueria
Yeah, down.
and how we saved it.
I think we need to do more of those, man.
Yeah, dude, they're so much fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was fucking good. It was good to see the kids running around. It was good to see. It's good to chill with you and Pilla for a bit, and maybe, you know, I feel that we've been in contact with each other. So, and your kids are pretty much they're not having contact with anybody else. Neither is Chiki. And I mean, the people that we have contact with are the same people that we have contact with. So it's if one of us has it, we've already got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those, and it's fucking rough, dude. This was a rough Mother's Day for a lot of people because they couldn't go see their fucking mom, you know?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my mom, and my mom's up there, bro. Like, I don't know how much longer she's going to be around, to be honest. And, you know, this makes it that much worse, you know? But anyway, I think that's it for me, Hooter.
This fool, Alfredo put monkey outing in Italy. You guys can't take it back. I'm down. Look, bro, we got a lot of fucking events coming down the pipe, okay? We got fucking the taqueria. We saved the taqueria, so the taqueria is open, okay? We also got a fucking luau.
We got a luau coming.
Well, we're going to bury a pig.
This summer.
We got the fucking mud bath winery experience where you spray your asshole by your partner. And also, we got the Italy, dude. You think we couldn't fucking take it back, bro? No way.
Yes, and there might be a Meloni in the mix.
Oh, fuck. I'll tell you this right now. If there's a Meloni, guess what? All that shit. How am I going to do it, bro? Who knows?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to go to Italy.
We can't bury a pig either.
No.
My fucking Meloni's going to fall in the hole.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hit us with a rate and review if you're listening on iTunes. Share it and fucking stay safe. You know, if you're going out, I'm not going to tell anybody, don't go to the gym, don't do this, don't do that, but fucking be safe. And if somebody tells you to put on a fucking mask, don't fucking knock them out, bro. Just fucking leave if you don't want to put on a fucking mask. But don't go knocking motherfuckers out because they tell you to put on a fucking mask.
Follow me for more recipes. Peace.
Ah!
I think I can overdrive it just a little bit.